Hello everyone, so in today's video we'll be looking at how to design a screw and a nut of M6 in Solidworks. Without further ado, let's jump into it. So what you're looking at here is the actual 3D model that we will be ending up with. So first of all, we will start by designing the screw at first, and then we'll design the nut, and then we'll assemble them. Alright? So to design the screw first, let's go to New, click Part, and then OK. Before moving forward, you got to make sure that the units are set up to millimeter, grams, and seconds, right? So to start, let's choose the front plane, and then go to Polygon. We need 6 lines polygon, and then create the screw head. Let's make this line horizontal, and then go to Smart Dimension. From here to here it should be 10 millimeters. That's the standard dimension of the screw head. And then go to Extruded Boss. So here let's extrude it by 4. Great. And then let's create the cylinder, the screw cylinder. Smart Dimension, it should be 6. Great, let's extrude it by 20 millimeters. Alright, let's create some chamfers. First chamfer would be on the top side. Let's go to chamfer, and then go to 1 millimeter. That's our chamfer. And then let's create another chamfer on the top. So for this one, we should create a cylinder that would be tangent to this line. And then go to Feature, Extruded Cut, Flip Side, and then Draft of 60 degrees. Alright? So it should be something like that. And then go to this face, create another cylinder. Should be 9.5 millimeters. 9.5 enter, and then go to Extruded Boss, and it should be 0.2. Great, so it should look something like that. And now let's create a curve or a helix and spiral. To create a helix and spiral, you go to select the front face of the cylinder. Go to Sketch, click on this line, Convert Entities, and then we're good to go. Go to Curve, Helix and Spiral. So height, let's go with the pitch and height, or height and pitch. The height should be 18 millimeters and the pitch should be 1 millimeter. The starting angle should be 180 degrees or 0 degrees. Both of them would work. Alright, once we created the helix and spiral, let's create the cut-in profile to make our thread. Alright? To make the thread or the profile of cut-in thread of the thread, once we select the top plane, we go to Polygon again, but now we should choose 3-line polygon and then make it for construction, and then go here, and then let's create our polygon. It should be something like that. For construction, we're good. Let's make this line tangent or co-linear to this line, and then let's make this point coincident with the spiral. And then here the length of the polygon should be 1 millimeter. Good. And then go to here and create a line. The line should be 1/3 or 1/4 of the length, so it should be 0.25 enter. Good. And now let's create a curve or a 3-point radius. Should be coincident to these points. Merge. Good. Now we're good to go. Let's go ahead and create another line, straight one now, and then go to this line. Alright, so the length of this one should be 0.15125, good. And then the midpoint should be coincident, not to the midpoint but to the line itself. Alright, let's start over again. Good. Coincident. We're good to go. Now let's start drawing our line. We need one more extra line to just to make them to mirror about it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just follow my steps and you should be good to go. Now let's mirror these entities about the center line. Mirror these, and this one, and this one, about this one. So that's our profile. Let's exit our sketch and then go to swipe or sweep cut. The profile and then the helix. Right. Now it's good. That looks good. Let's make a clean cut over here. Select the face, then go to sketch, then go to convert entities, feature, extruded cut. So make it through all. Good. So that's it for our screw. Let's save it, save as, and then let's go to screw M6. Good. Save. And then let's create a new part again. New. Now let's create our knob. Front plane again. Polygon. Now it's 6 lines. Good. Center point. Click and drag. This should be 10 again. And it should be horizontal to have a fully defined sketch. And then this should be 5 millimeters. Alright. Now let's again create chamfers. One on the top, right here, should be tangent, good. And then feature, extruded cut, sweep, flip side, good. Should be like that. Now let's create a hole in the middle. It should be 6 millimeters. Enter, good. Extruded cut, through all, good. Now let's create the helix. Select face, go to helix and spiral, convert entities, and then helix and spiral again. So it should be the same parameter, just leave it as it is and click OK. Good. Now let's create our profile. Go to top plane and polygon, 3 lines, and that's the polygon. It should be horizontal and it should be coincident. This point should be coincident to this point. Good. And these lines should be for construction. Just to draw our own line, select all and then go to smart dimension, 1 millimeter. Good. Now let's draw again our lines. So this line should be same dimension, 0.15, no, 0.25, good. And here it should be similar as well, except that now it will be a radius instead of a straight line on the top side. Good. Let's create our line. Should be 0.125. Great. And the middle point here should be coincident to the line. And let's create our 3 points arc coincident. It should be tangent. Good. There we have it. Now let's create our line. Good. Bottom side as well here. Now let's mirror about the middle line, just like we did before. Mirror this and this and that, and then go to mirror about central line. Now we're good to go. Yeah, now we're good to go. Let's exit the sketch, swipe both instead to create material. We don't want to delete material. Good. Now let's trim. Now let's trim the entities. Exceeding material, we don't want it. Let's trim it. Create. So click on the top face of the plane. Let's do all midpoints, mid-plane, and then just make any number will do. So here you have our nut. Let's hide this calyx just to make it better looking. Yeah. Now here we have it. Let's save it. Save as nut M6. M6. Save. Good. Now let's go and create assembly. To create the assembly, you should go ahead and bring in your screw and nuts as well. Screw. Assembly. Insert screw. Good. Now let's float the nut. Alright, let's make it. Let's go to constraint to mate. Let's make it concentric. Good. Now let's make section cuts. Just to adjust and make sure that it is within the within what we want. Once we are happy with it, click OK. Right, let's go to mates. Good. Mechanical. Screw. Pitch. Everything is good. Yeah, we're good. Alright, now if you move the screw, you can see that it's going up. And if you bring it down, you can see that it's going down. Let's make a section cut just to make sure that everything is good and as we want it. Right. Here you go. So you can see that it's moving up and everything is within what we planned. Alright, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.